Hi, my name is Tina McDonald, and I'm in the Adult and Higher Education program. I started my journey about a year and a half ago and will be graduating in May of 2014, which I'm extremely excited about. I've had the benefit of moving through this program a little faster than most students because I haven't been working while focusing on my degree. I have worked in higher education for over 20 years. I landed my first job just out of high school, and I have been there ever since. Just fell in love with working with that population. A lot of my work has been with the disadvantaged students, which I really love, and I am currently working on building a business to work with them when I graduate as an educational consultant, providing affordable services. And that is something that has really evolved because when I started my master's program, I intended on becoming an academic dean one day. But my very first semester here, I took a research class, which I highly recommend, by the way, did a project on the academic deanship and what that job entails, and realized that that wasn't the field for me. And everything I ever thought I wanted to be when I graduated this program, what I wanted to do, came to a screeching halt. So I had to really shift gears and kind of figure out what it was I was going to do. This program has been wonderful in aiding me in that. I cannot begin to express the level of growth that I have had personally and professionally since I've been in this program. It's absolutely been amazing. So I want to talk to you a little bit today about the online classes. I was really nervous to start an online degree program because I had never taken an online class before, and I was concerned about the level of engagement that I would have as a student and whether or not I would get the same thing out of it that I would if I went to campus and took a class there. But so far, it has exceeded my expectations. I have gotten way more out of this education program than I did my undergraduate program, and I really can't say enough about it. So as far as the time commitment and what you need to be thinking about, most online classes require that you are online making posts several times a week, once at the beginning of the week, once in the middle of the week, and once at the end of the week. So for me, I've developed a system where I get online every other day, either the day the class starts, that day of the week, or the day after, and then I go back on every other day throughout the week, and I post probably for about an hour. So I'm spending about 3 to 3.5 hours a week online, posting, to the boards that the teachers develop and responding to my peers, which is about the same amount of time I'd spend if I were sitting in the classroom every week. Other students find it easier to go online and post every single day, for 20 to 30 minutes. But for me, it works to be on there every other day. Sometimes I just kind of need that mental break, when I'm doing other work that's required. And then as far as other work that's required for the class, there is a lot of reading. Graduate school is strenuous. There's a lot of writing. There's papers. There's projects. So I spend about 3 to 8 hours a week for every class that I'm taking on average, in addition to the time that I'm online. So that's why a lot of students in this program are really doing one class at a time, because it's a lot of work, and they're working full time and trying to manage it all. I also have a calendar that I write all of my assignments on, projects that are due, so that I can look at my monthly at-a-glance calendar and know what I have coming up and plan accordingly. I can get started early so that I'm not scrambling at the last minute to get things done. For me, that works, and that helps me stay organized. As far as what I find challenging about being in an online program, I think, one of the biggest challenges is the lack of face-to-face contact with students. There's something that we all get out of that when we're sitting in class with our peers, and we don't have that. Although I really was surprised at how you can still get it, but in a different way, being online with peers. If you have the option of going on campus and taking a class at any time throughout your degree program, I highly recommend it. I've done that and have gotten to know some of my classmates that way, and it's really been wonderful in kind of forming that community with my peers. So I would say that's one of the biggest challenges, and then the other is really the time management piece. Not everyone is good at time management, and it's really important to kind of establish a system that works for you very early on in the program so that you don't find yourself floundering each semester trying to stay on top of things. The teachers are wonderful. If you have any problems, you need any help with anything, they're very responsive. I can't say enough about them. So don't hesitate to contact them if you have any issues that you need to discuss. And lastly, as far as words of wisdom, I'd like to leave you with, it'll be over before you know it. And with each class you're in, you're going to grow personally and as a professional in ways that you probably haven't imagined. I really can't say enough about that. I'm taking things away from this program that I will forever use in the field of higher education, and have made me a better person, and also will make me a better teacher one day, when I'm working with students. So for that, I'm so grateful. I wish you well on your journey, and hope you love it as much as I do. Thanks.